I hate that we've been in lockdown for so long. It's been over 2 months of the same thing every day. The constantly rising case numbers are definitely worrying. Right now it feels like they're going to keep going up and not come down anytime soon.
Most of the time it is okay, but some days it is hard not knowing how long we're going to be in lockdown for. It does get frustrating.
Honestly, it doesn't feel really good because I miss my family, I miss my friends, I even miss the normal routine of school. But I'm also really worried about getting the COVID injection because I really don't like needles, but I know I should get it, but I'm worried about that.
Well, I really worry about my family catching it because they're family. And I really worry because all these people, they're like gathering without masks. And I'm like, you're gonna get COVID. You're gonna get COVID.
Yep, right now, a lot of us are feeling all sorts of feelings. And especially for those of us in lockdown, it's not always easy.
A situation like lockdown is a huge change and it's also very uncertain. We can't go to school and we can't go see our friends. We don't know when it's going to end. Those are definitely times that we know really affect the way we feel and our well-being.
Dr. Tegan Crewis is a psychologist and lives in Canberra, so she knows what it's like to live in a lockdown. She's also been studying the impacts COVID-19 has had on people's mental health.
One of the things that is particularly hard about lockdown as well is that we know that in normal times, something that keeps us healthy is being in contact with our communities. So seeing our friends, having lots of different activities and groups that we're involved in, that's really good for our well-being. So one of the things that can be really stressful about lockdown is it sort of forces us to not be in contact with those groups that are really meaningful.
I really miss playing soccer with my soccer team. It's a new one and I really miss that.
The things I really miss because we're in lockdown, I miss going to the movies, hanging out with my friends, playing sport, doing the musicals I am in, missing school. Who would have thought I'd miss school? All that kind of stuff.
Dr. Tegan says the most important thing we can all do right now is to talk about how we're feeling.
So with our families and with our friends, to say that we are feeling a bit scared or a bit sad, there's nothing to be ashamed of in that.
Another tip is to stick to a routine.
Keeping our sleep schedule the way it normally is, the times we normally eat, the family activities we normally do, going for a walk every day. These kind of routines kind of give our lives structure and it can be really helpful in keeping us on the rails.
Tip number 3 is stay connected to each other.
If lockdown means you can't see your friends face to face, it doesn't mean we can't stay connected with them. Maybe you can connect with them online. Maybe you can connect with them, the old-fashioned way by writing messages through the mail.
Remember, the bad times won't last forever. And in the meantime, we have to stick together, look after each other, and do things that make us feel good.
I've been drawing, playing guitar, and I also have Zoom drama twice a week. It's a great way to relax and forget about COVID as well.
I like to escape to one of my books or I like to listen to music because that really helps me.
Well, I have a trampoline, so I'll jump on that and just get all my worries out. Maybe play some video games and lose focus and focus on the video game. Or just put music to the max volume in my room and then just dance. Actually helps.